The modern vampire didn't crawl out of a grave in Transylvania. He walked out of a London drawing room wearing Lord Byron's face. My claim is simple. The gentleman monster, that seductive, aristocratic, morally crooked figure, is the Byronic hero in fangs. Before Dracula, Byron built the attitude, Polidori gave it teeth, and the rest of the century couldn't look away. Stay with me, and I'll show you how a scandalous poet, a frustrated young doctor, and a handful of stormy nights rewired horror forever. The suave predator came later, when Romanticism put a silk cravat on a walking sin and called him a hero. Let's start with Byron, the human spark that lit this fuse. In 1812, Childe Harold's pilgrimage makes him a star overnight. "I awoke one morning and found myself famous," he said, and for once the line isn't bragging. The public didn't just read Byron, they inhaled him. He looked like his own characters, proud, moody, cynical, with misery in his heart and defiance on his brow. Macaulay's words, dead on. Society couldn't decide if he was a genius or the devil in a silk waistcoat. Lady Caroline Lamb had the verdict: mad, bad, and dangerous to know. Byron cultivated that edge. Affairs, debts, rumors of incest, then exile in 1816. And here's our hinge moment, the year without a summer. Geneva, Villa Diodati. Byron, Percy, and Mary Shelley, Claire Clairmont, and Byron's young physician, John Polidori. Rain lashes the lake. They read German ghost stories. Byron tosses out a challenge, write your own. Mary eventually dreams Frankenstein. Byron dashes off a vampire fragment and gets bored. Polidori takes notes. 4 years later, 1819, Polidori publishes The Vampyre. It detonates. Meet Lord Ruthven, pale, dazzling, aristocratic, with a smile that feels like a trap. He glides through salons, ruins lives, and never breaks a sweat. Everyone in London knows who's being skewered. Ruthven is the name Caroline Lamb had already used for her Byronic villain in Glenarvan. Polidori wasn't subtle, he weaponized Byron's persona and turned it undead. Ruthven seems to die, makes Aubrey swear silence for a year and a day, then waltzes back into London society alive and courting Aubrey's sister. The oath muzzles the witness. The gentleman monster thrives in the very heart of civilization. On the wedding day, the oath lapses, and it's too late. Sister dead, vampire vanished. That cold ending changed the game. The publication scandal only sharpened the fangs. The new monthly magazine slaps a tale by Lord Byron on the story. Sales explode. Byron is furious and disowns it. Polidori, 23, has to claw back credit while London decides he plagiarized his own idea. He wins the name but not the fame. 2 years later, he's gone, a suicide at 25. The vampire outlives him. Lord Ruthven becomes the blueprint for the elegant predator. Why did Ruthven hit so hard? Because he packaged Byronism as horror. The Byronic hero had already fascinated readers. A fallen noble, lonely, sardonic, tormented by a secret guilt, magnetic to everyone he should destroy.